All right, guys, I am outside of Pale Moon Lane here, and see, it is right across from the community center over here. That also doubles as the elementary school, Daybreak Elementary. School just got out. There's quite a bit of traffic over here. I mean, you're gonna get that, but that's pretty much the only time of the day that's gonna be like that, around 3 o'clock. The community center does have a swimming pool in it, and has a gym. That's all included with Daybreak HOA. Okay, so it also has the taller fences here. If you were to want to fence off this front yard portion, you would need to do a lower fence on the front yard, but I think the backyard is plenty big, so I wouldn't say you'd need it. Bushes, shrubs, trees, looking gorgeous. All the columns and the pillars look really well kept. Got the stone here. You do have to maintain that, during the seasons. Just make sure there's proper mortar in them so it doesn't pop out. But all the trim and everything else looks in really good condition. So we're gonna step in. This is real hardwoods, so that's nice. I think, yeah, certainly feels real. You got a little sitting room over here, and then stairs. We'll go up there later. And then this would be your formal dining. And there's a little butler pantry door there that swings in and out. Little coat closet, standard. Of course, you got the stair rail throughout here. This little hallway, that's kind of a nice touch. And then it goes into the kitchen and family space here. Kitchen is huge, probably the largest that we saw out of any home. I mean, you get a really beefy island here. It is a sit-out island all the way around. And then got your cabinet space here. Not a gas range, microwave over the top here, but yeah, really well laid out here. And then you got your informal dining, little banquette there. This looks like a gas fireplace, and we got very tall ceilings up here. Okay, let's jump into what I noticed here, though, before I go too far. I noticed that it does not have an actual pantry. That's what it's missing here. Does not have a real pantry, but tons of cabinets. So wouldn't think it'd be a problem. And there is plenty of space downstairs to store all your stuff, that's for sure. Okay, this is the master bedroom. This is not mounted to the wall, so I would think that, I don't know if that's included or not, but without that there, make the room even that much bigger. But obviously you see that there's plenty of room to put dressers and all the things. Put your TV here, walk into the bathroom, separate tub and shower. The tub is jetted, although, those break all the time, I will say. Step in shower, single head, double sink. The toilet is exposed, you don't get your own toilet closet. And then here's the closet space. I don't know where the light's at. There it is. So, decent size. Okay. Well, back here, I like that the half bath, the powder room, is, you know, away from the kitchen. So it's nice, just right off the garage here, and the laundry room back here. You know, they put the laundry room, I mean, it's plenty of space. You can put some cabinets up there if you want, folding table, all the things. A little bit inconvenient for the house, you know, because, you know, all the living is, from the kids is going to be up here. So, you know, you're going to have to walk down the clothes a whole lot. But there might be room up there to add some space. As a lot, you know, as a laundry space up there. Okay, so the garage, it does have a high ceiling, a little bit of storage on the storage shelves over there. Looks like it might have a water line here for you. With this staircase though, that does limit, you know, what sort of car you can get in here. You know, you probably can't get a truck in here or anything that has some length to it because of that. And I'm gonna take you outside. Okay. Out in the backyard, it does have a humongous pergola over the top that is levered, and so you could open it up to get the sun, close it off when you need the shade. So that's really a nice feature. One of the bigger pergolas I've seen in Daybreak, honestly. You know, nice sized yard, and when the kids get bored of playing here, they go right across the street to the big yard with the softball fields and soccer goals and all the things and playgrounds. I mean, you're just right across the street, so super convenient there. We got a little bunny there. Okay. I am going to go upstairs first. Okay, so the carpet here, it looks like it's original. Definitely gonna need to replace that. It does look like it has central vac as well. I don't know if anybody uses that anymore, but at the time it was quite the upgrade. Okay, so here'd be the all the kids' bath. This is one long vanity here. Definitely could get 2 sinks in there. I would do that. But it is a tub shower combo. Nice size kids room. Great views of the mountains there. If I can get focus. Anyways. Good size closet too. Really nice size closet. Okay. I just got a little linen closet here. So I was telling Vince the other day that, you know, if you wanted to close off this space, so, you know, it's just walled in like a typical upstairs would be, this overlooks the family room down here, you know, which is nice. But if you don't care about that, then, you know, you could wall this in and then pull from the water here and put laundry up here if you wanted to. Be a nice space for it. Okay, another kids' room. Just a normal closet in this one. But again, great views on this side too. And then last room. This is off the north side of the home. Okay, downstairs, Okay. Basement is humongous. Again, you're gonna have some carpet that needs to be replaced. Got a office here. You know, could have called it a bedroom. I don't know if they did or not. I'll have to look at the stats, but doesn't have a closet, but you know, if you wheeled in an armoire or something, it could be called a bedroom for sure. Okay. Nice big space here that they have a ping pong table in. And here is underneath the front porch, and it's just a cold room storage. This is insanely huge. I mean, it'd be so clutch to have this. I'm kind of jealous. Okay, so big room here for the theater or playroom or whatever you want to make that. And then down here, let's see, the bathroom, just a shower, so it's a 3/4 bath. Got enough space here to put another sink there if you wanted, but I think it's looking pretty good. Let's see, you got understairs storage here if you didn't already have enough storage. You got your mechanical room that adds more storage. 2024 on that. The furnace is 2018. It has an expansion tank. Everything looks good here. Okay, then walk in here. What they did is they took this hallway and then just opened up a huge room and made it just, you know, a big play space, which I love that they did it. Of course, you could close it off and call it a bedroom. Be easy to do if you ever wanted to do that to get value or anything. But I mean, this could actually, back here would be an even better space to put the big theater. Okay, so you got last guest room here, huge. You know, again, could also be an exercise room, whatever you want. But there are plenty of rooms in this house, that's for sure. So, and this is another big closet. Imagine that. All sorts of closets. Even back here, they have a nice size, like board game sort of closet, or it could be a nice little AV room for all the theater equipment. Okay,